Here we go.
Oh, yeah, I didn't, sorry. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to D&D&D&D&D campaign number 2 of Black Ink and Blue Blood. When we last left off, the party made their way deeper into the Frappe jungle, making their way towards a distant orc fortification that, at the behest of the Concord, on behalf of the Gunslingers Conclave, have been raiding the surrounding settlements, demanding tribute that the poor outliers of the Kingdom of Barbarous simply cannot afford any longer. With the local leadership off to dispatch of them and not having returned, the party has decided to take up the cause. And making their way out to the fortification on the distant lake, prepared for a stealthy infiltration. However, their stealthy infiltration was interrupted by a confrontation with an armored beast that lay soaking in the mud. And in the squealing battle that followed, the party unfortunately drew the attention of the orcs, whose attention, however, seemed drawn to something deeper in the fort, leaving only an outlying force to confront the party rather than the main bulk of it. The party battled their way through the lake, up the pyramid, some of you managing to make your way inside, some of you making your way a bit too deep inside, and some of you struggling to get over the wall as various orcs continue to drag you back into the lake and attempt to pummel you. Shamans raising the dead, warlords leaping into the air and dragging flyers down to earth, barbarians kicking up ash and dust after a great fall, and rogues dodging opponents that outnumber and outsize them by 2 or 3 times, respectively. That chaos is where we pick back up. Top of the round. Caleb. The orc warlord with their hooked pike leapt up into the air and dragged you and Lucian whirling down into the lake. But Lucian managed to stop the spiked armor from impaling the two of you. As the two of you lay lying in the mud, the warlord is underneath Lucian but still ready to fight, and the priest approached you and resurrected the undead of the pig and shaman, respectively, to assist in the battle. What would you like to do?
So it's Caleb right now?
Yeah, Caleb and Lucian on deck.
Okay, one thing I would like to clarify, because we also kind of talked about it with the sort of subtlety, does D&D Beyond seem to be applying the +4 like all the time to it?
It says it adds +4 to the attack and to the if you make a sneak attack.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, because right now it says I have a +13 to hit and a +8 to the damage, but I'm wondering if that's D&D Beyond applying that +4 the whole time or not.
Yes, it is. I mean, it's applying the whole time.
I don't know if I should go off of the... I don't know if I should go off of the hit and damage it claims, or if I should...
You plan on doing a sneak attack?
I mean, yes, but...
Double checking. Yeah, it's applying it.
Yeah, but
all
like
the time.
Yeah, is it applying it all the time? Should I be treating it normally if I'm not sneak attacking?
Oh, yeah, treat it as a +1, so basically -3 if you don't get sneak attack.
Okay.
I see, sorry, I wasn't sure. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Caleb, you're up, Lucian on deck.
Okay, but I am going to be using inspiration to get advantage. Which means I have sneak attack.
Yep.
Check a couple of things real quick to make sure there's nothing else that goes to this. Okay, that doesn't apply. Okay, none of that applies. Alright. Okay. Also, by damage rolls, does it mean specifically the damage dice of the weapon, or does that also include the sneak attack damage roll?
Regular damage rolls, like how
Yeah.
a +1 weapon does it.
Let me, because I don't think I can use. Can I? Can't remember if I can use the laser rifle in melee range.
Well, you have
I-
gunner.
Yeah, you can.
Ignore loading being okay. So I could just shoot him in the face too.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
I have advantage on that. Do you want the advantage rolls separately, or is it fine if I do them as one?
Basically, it's fine either way, but I prefer getting both just for flavor.
Both at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be like natural one and you start to fumble, but you.
Yeah, but then you recover. Yeah, I like including little details like that.
Okay. Just to give myself even a shot. Okay. I'm attacking with the Sword of Subtlety because that's the only way I'll have even a shot in the dark of hitting. So, does an 18 hit?
You mean for the priest or the warlord?
The priest.
Okay.
The one who resurrected people.
Yep. And what was the roll to hit?
The first roll would have been a 15, and the second roll would have been an 18.
All right. Caleb, as you lunge out with your sword of subtlety, you wave the sword at them.
Wait. I had advantage, so I'll get sneak attack no matter what, so I can also use a lucky point to try to roll again.
Okay.
Okay, does a 25 hit?
That hits. Caleb, you wave your sword at them as you rise to your feet, but the priest steps back as you're more focused on clambering to your feet and getting the mud off yourself. You lunge out to stab at them, and they parry it with their spear. But finally, as you go to plunge your blade at them again, the blade slides up the length of the shaft of the spear before plunging into his torso. Roll damage.
Okay, and then it's 1d6 plus 8, and then it'll be... And then all the sneak attacks. Okay, so we start off like that, and then 8d6 rolls for sneak attack.
In the meantime, while you're rolling that, Zephyr, you see the orc horde at the base of the stairs has their attention firmly on the your
so
adventure
in
allies.
In total, it's going to be 34 damage.
Wow, you literally did exactly enough. Caleb, as you plunge your blade into his torso, the priest gives a shuddering gasp. Does he... double check to make sure he doesn't have that orc thing.
Barbarian.
Not barbarian, but like orcs can sometimes get themselves back up. No, it just gives them advantage on saving throws. Okay. Nope. Yep, he's down. Caleb, as you plunge your blade into him, he gives a shuddering gasp, and you lower his body into the mud and yank your sword of subtlety back out.
Did that affect his resurrections?
Caleb, as you turn, you see the zombies are still standing.
Okay, I believe I had... How much movement did I have to use to get up?
15 feet, so you have 15 feet left.
And of course, if I dash, I'll have 45 feet. Because Caleb does not like the idea of that giant pig coming barreling down on him.
Fair.
You said this is a 20-foot wall?
Yes.
I don't know if having movement helps with that or not.
It can. Climbing takes, if you don't have a climbing speed, climbing will take half your movement speed, and you'll have to make an athletics or acrobatics check to successfully climb it.
Let's see.
It's basically, as long as you dash, you can try.
I'm fairly certain I don't have a climbing speed, but where would that be?
It would be under your movement, which, yeah, you have a walking and a swimming speed, but not a climbing speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like.
So basically, yeah, you can dash and then make a roll to try and climb. Otherwise, yeah, you're not getting up
Okay.
there.
We're gonna dash and make a roll to climb.
Alright, acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
It's going to be acrobatics because I am proficient in that, so I should be able, hopefully, to get a decent roll. 19.
That'll do it. Caleb, you getting nervous at the sight of the approaching undead pig, turn and tuning into your Tavadran instincts, you retreat to survive another day. But as you start climbing, just as you're reaching the peak of the wall, the warlord is going to make an opportunity attack with his Wisarm.
Wait, hold on. Don't I have something for that?
I'm about to disengage. The bonus. I think you can
Yeah,
bonus
but I had to
action
use
disengage.
bonus action to dash, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
So yeah, he's
Let
going
me
to
see,
make an
do I have-
opportunity attack with his
Do I
Wisarm.
have anything else that applies? Let's see. But isn't he prone?
Yeah. He'll be attacking at disadvantage, but I've already accounted for that. Does a 25 hit?
Matthew, you know it hits.
Again, my players tell me to always ask because it makes them nervous if I don't.
It says that hits kind of deal. How that
Yeah. It doesn't really give you a clear indication of how strong they are. Alright, so...
I think we know they're strong.
I mean, like I said, it's
I
for
will be
player benefit,
using-
not mine.
Wait,
know,
hold
I
on.
get it.
Can I even do that? Okay, yeah, that's a reaction, so yes, I can't do that.
The uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Alright,
So I'm gonna be halving that damage.
alright. Caleb, so in that case, with it halved, Caleb, as you're climbing the wall, you see him prone beneath Lucian, reach for his Guisarm, and lunge out at you, unable to hook the hook around you, so instead just plunging the bayonet into you. What was originally going to be a shot directly to the neck instead becomes one to the shoulder. You wince in pain, but are able to keep going. You take 6 piercing damage from attack of opportunity, but make it to the top of the wall otherwise.
Alright, that's pretty much everything Caleb can do this turn.
Alright. You are now atop the wall. I will put you here, just for visual representation of that. Alright. Lucian, as Caleb takes out the priest and then climbs away from the battle to get to elevation and safety, you are left in the mud with the warlord and 2 zombies, following the last order the priest gave them. Get them.
Alright.
You're up. What's on deck?
Okay, so the warlord is right under me, right?
Yeah, you are both prone in the mud.
How far away are the zombies?
The shaman zombie is 20 feet from you. The pig zombie is 15 feet from you.
Okay. How bad does the warlord look?
Pretty bad. I would say he's definitely bloodied. Yeah, well past bloodied.
Inflict wounds. I want to just fucking
Roll.
put one leg over him and fucking straddle him like I use a horse. And
Roll hit.
put
Roll
my
hit.
hands on him and let's go.
Yep, roll to hit. Both of you being prone cancels out advantage and disadvantage, so roll to hit flat.
They're just fighting in the mud.
Literally, yeah, they're literally just straight up wrestling in the mud.
Alright, don't fuck me. Oh. Hang on, that was cocked. I'm not gonna count it because it was cocked. Because it was between the natural 20 and a natural 2. So I'm gonna reroll.
Yeah, go for
How
it.
do your dice keep falling in between? I don't get it.
It depends on the surface you're rolling on. Like, I have rolled on surfaces where it gets cocked like every other roll.
It gets caught between my candle and my mouse pad.
You need like a dice tray.
I have a dice tray, I just don't know where it is.
I'll give you a new one.
That would be nice. Natural 20. So 28.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
So 7d10. So this is not with the crit, so 25 and then double 25.
Okay, 50 damage. Lucian, as you and the warlord wrestle in the mud, as he lifts his arm to jab at Caleb, you grab his wrist, plunge it into the mud, and with you finally managing to get some leverage, you straddle the green skin, and with your other hand, charge it with necrotic energy, grab him by the neck, and force his head under the water. And you basically slowly drown him before Caleb, from atop the wall, you see as he's drowning in the mud and muck, you see this like burst of bubbles, and then just brackish blood flows to the surface.
Okay, so that's my action. I'm gonna get up from being prone, so that's half my movement.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm looking at the stream to see where I want to go.
And yeah, I'll take the warlord out since he's dead.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so where are the closest enemies to me right now?
The pig zombie at 15 feet, the shaman slightly further at 20.
Alright.
Those are basically the only enemies you can really feasibly reach right now.
Alright, I'm trying to read and see if it's a feature or if it's a thing that because I was going to see if I couldn't destroy undead, but I don't
believe that's an action.
Can it be an action? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's an action.
Yeah, it's an action. Okay, so no, I'll just get up for the rest of my move.
All right, Lucian, as you rise from the mud with the orc warlord's body beneath your feet, your back is between the wall and the pyramid, Caleb above you, as the two zombies stare you down. You're up. Zephyr, you go after the enemies.
Okay. So, looking around me, how big is this enclosure that I'm in again?
Actually, fairly sizable. You're the first person to see the inside of the pyramid. Looking around, you are in a about 50 by 30 crypt of sorts. This wooden structure supported by ivory supports, with this fire pit in the center going up to the peak of the pyramid where the actual worship is conducted. The room itself has a few things in it, just mostly various religious supplies, but you can see two doors that lead out onto the main field.
Okay.
And you appear to be alone in here.
And is it an action or a bonus action to drink a potion?
Action unless you have fast hands.
Well, I'm gonna use one of my potions of enlargement.
Okay.
He's now 30 feet tall.
Your muscles stretch.
Yeah, like, aren't you still in the hole?
Yes. Your muscles stretch, your height grows, and you are now a 30-foot giant crouched over the fire pit. The entry pit hanging over your head, and the two now tiny doors, your only obvious way out.
Well, except up.
Except up.
Where I'm now going to activate my rocket boots. I'm going to fly.
Alright. 40 feet up. Is that the end of your turn?
How high can I reach?
You can go 40 feet with the rocket boots, I believe, right?
Yeah, but I'm 30 feet tall. So how high can I reach?
Being bigger doesn't make you faster.
Well, basically, I think he's mean like he's 40. So You're 30 foot high, or you're 30 feet higher based off of, I guess, relatively.
Well, yeah. So
I
that puts you
technically
at,
reach
that puts your eye
70.
level. That puts your eye level at 70 feet, which is a little under halfway up the pyramid.
Hey, it's a start.
All right,
It's further than he would have gotten if he did get bigger.
fair. All right. End of your turn.
Yeah. That's all I
Alright.
can really do.
What's is now a hulking giant. You begin flying your way up toward the entry pit to take your revenge. It is now.
Coming back, buddy.
It is now the enemy's turn. First, the zombies. With Lucian being literally their only option,
You see him?
they are going to start stumbling their way towards her. However, because of the difficult terrain, the shaman cannot reach you.
Good.
The
That's
pig,
a bore.
however, can.
Yeah. That's
Just 'cause
alright.
it's so big.
Yeah, no, that's alright.
As the two zombies begin to lurch their way towards you, you can see the shaman is still a couple feet away and isn't quite within biting range. But the same cannot be said of the pig, which it's not nearly as fast as it was before, but it does still kind of pick up some speed as it trumps through the mud before attempting to ram into you. Does an 18 hit?
Actually, let me check. Yeah, it hits.
All right. Lucian, as the rotting tusks impale you, you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Got it?
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, they're zombies. They're super weak.
Yeah.
Not nearly as hard as it hit earlier.
No, yeah. Whenever it gets brought back as an undead, it's way weaker.
Yeah, it's the downside is the creating a dead. You don't get like their strength or anything. You just get a basic ass zombie.
All right. The berserker and the barbarian. Let me see what they're gonna do. Because I'm oh so curious, I could die.
If this is a reference to something, I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking.
It was from the dolls.
Holy shit! Nice pull. You're the second person I've ever met who got that reference.
Yeah, from the Saturday campaign, because of the haunted dolls.
Yeah, true.
You use the
Alright.
same voice.
Zephyr.
Yeah.
The barbarian is going to start moving towards you. And he will reach you with a charge. I believe it was the barbarian we agreed to give the high voice, right? I believe that's correct.
Yeah. What is that? How good?
Zephyr, as you're watching the battle at the base of the stairs, as your adventurer comrades are slowly trying to fight their way through the auxiliary forces and get to the main one, you hear the stomping of feet behind you, followed by a before, with their ruby drake skull blade, the orc is going to charge you.
Wait, which one is it going after?
Zephyr.
I
They're
thought it was going after Caleb.
No, Zephyr. Alright, first, he's gonna try and bite you.
These kinky motherfuckers, aren't they?
They always like biting.
Yeah, if they charge, they get bite as a bonus action, so. Need to see what this is, actually calculate that. Zephyr does a 36 hit.
My God.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, go ahead and check your character sheet, I'll wait. Alright, Zephyr, once again, you are tackled by the orc. He pins you to the ground, bites your neck, and starts shaking you around like a dog with a chew toy. You take 6 piercing damage.
Yikes.
And as he shakes you around, he spits you onto the stairs below him, raises his blade over his head, and tries to plunge it down towards you. Does a 38 hit?
Yes, I was just like.
Okay. And that's just shy of a crit, so.
How far is he?
I'm quite far away.
It's not a crit. It was
Are
just
you within
shy of
60
one.
feet of me?
I don't think I am. Yeah.
But it was not a crit.
Yeah, it's just if you'd rolled one higher, it would have been. Alright, Zephyr, you take 25 slashing damage.
And I have a high modifier. 25.
Yeah, and 1 cold damage.
Is he going to hibernation?
I guess I will uncanny dodge.
Alright, that will reduce the 25 to 12.
Of course, the +1, so 13 damage.
Alright. Zephyr, as he begins to plunge the blade towards you, blood trailing from your neck, you react quickly, rolling to the side as he stabs the blade where your heart was a second ago. But as you're rolling around on the stairs, he drags the blade through the wood, sending splinters everywhere, and manages to slash up into your arm. Much less of an impact than it would have been, but still painful.
I want this sword.
No, it's a pretty damn good sword. I think you'll like it.
Sounds like it. Sounds like you got some pretty good modifiers to it.
You're free to surrender, little man!
I can't take it seriously. I'm sorry.
I mean, you guys suggested it.
Never.
Then you shall die!
It reminds me of what was that little crazy lady from the Emperor's New Groove?
Yzma?
Oh,
Yeah, Yzma. But she's in her cat form.
I.
Alright. The Berserker is now going to charge you, Zephyr, as you're rolling around on the ground. And he is raging. And he is going to swing his great axe at you. However, let me double check that. Yes, he also does get his bonus action bite. On the bite, Zephyr, does a 14 hit?
No.
Alright. On the axe. You already said 14 doesn't hit, that misses.
All he wanted to do was just act to your question.
Shut up.
So basically, I just have to worry about the high pitch one.
Yeah.
Really noted.
More like dully noted. Alright. Zephyr, the Berserker jumps over the pit, completely ignoring the giant slowly emerging from the darkness. Charges you, but as he charges towards you, he lashes out with a bite. You jump over his head. He swings his great axe, but you roll off of him and return to your previous position. The two orcs staring you down, confident that with their size and numbers they have you overpowered. Little did they know. That is the end of the enemy's turn. Zephyr, you're up. Caleb on deck.
Man, put me in a spot here. As I'm going to. Should I use my potion of speed?
Up to you.
I'm going to bonus action use an object in my potion.
Yep. Fast hands.
And then I'm going to attack both of them. I'm gonna use my action to attack, then my haste action to attack the other.
Alright, roll to hit. Just tell me which one you're attacking at which point.
Okay, my first roll I will attack the big one.
Alright, Barbarian, roll to hit.
22.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
Alright. Six.
That actually is enough. Any preference on the kill?
He's using his Wispo. I have nothing.
Okay. Zephyr, this barbarian has chewed you up and spit you out like 2 or 3 times. And you're getting pretty goddamn tired of it. As he boasts of his size and strength compared to you. The one fun thing about you, Zephyr, is that you are the perfect size to be a choking hazard. As he lunges out to bite you once more,
Choking hazard.
you just hold your parasol out, trap it between his jaws, and as he bites down, you push the button on the parasol's curb and send the Whisperer's blade up through his skull and into his brain. And you pull it out of his mouth as he tumbles down the stairs.
And as he falls, is he falling towards me or away?
Away from you, and you're inside, so you can't see this anyway. Sorry.
You know what? Let's see if I can just possibly kill them both. I'll use inspiration on the second attack.
Okay.
And then advantage, right?
Yep, which gives you sneak attack. Let's see if you hit.
21.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
Alright. 9 piercing, or no, yeah, 9 piercing damage, and
Which is halved because he's raging, so...
29 sneak attack.
Alright, doesn't matter. Zephyr, I'm assuming no preference?
Nope.
And Zephyr, as the Berserker tries to avenge his fallen brother and bring the Great Axe on your head, you just flip open Whisper. The axe bounces off of the Kevlar and bashes into his skull, and as he goes stumbling back, dazed from the impact, you run up his, you basically jump onto his knees, run up his legs, and plunge Whisper up his throat and out the other side of his head. Both orc barbarians have fallen. Anything else on your turn?
I'm pretty sure our whatever they are, friends or not, are fine. So I will.
Yeah, they've got that covered.
I guess I'll come back over here and see what the situation's all about.
As you're flying up, you just hear the continued sounds of fighting echoing down the tomb. You can't make sense of any of what's going on. But as you're flying up, Zephyr, you approach the burn pit and see flying up from the base a giant What's-His rocket booting up towards you. What's-His, as you're flying up, you've made it about close to halfway when you see Zephyr poke his head over the side of the pit.
Oh, hi. Everything good up there?
And you'll look towards the body and just be like, yeah.
I love Zephyr. All right.
And these people, though, I don't like them.
He loves us.
Who says I wasn't talking about, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No joke. I mean, I'm gonna just run down the wall.
In that region, so.
Oh, okay.
I'll come
What's-His?
all the way
Zephyr disappears.
over here.
Do you remember the water's difficult terrain?
Well, I'm not dashing, so it wouldn't matter. But I was say because dashing would I ignore difficult terrain if I dash, but
Okay.
I didn't dash. But even then, let's see, 90. I was right here. 95.
Okay. And you have a climbing speed, yes?
I do not have a climbing speed, but well, okay, I don't have a set climbing speed. I have what is it called? It's one of my rogue features.
Yes,
second, second
yeah,
story
second
work.
story work.
Climbing no longer
okay.
costs you movement.
Okay, the only reason I'm asking, okay, so make an athletics or an acrobatics check, your choice, for sliding down the pyramid without getting injured.
That I am good. Acrobatics.
Yeah, roll acrobatics. Other than that, you're good.
That would be reliable talent, so 25.
Nice. All right, Zephyr, you leap off of the worship tower. Lucy and Caleb, you can see Zephyr kill the two barbarians, jump off of the pyramid, slide down its slope with parasol in hand. I imagine him going full Mary Poppins, leaping into the mud and water.
All right, what I miss?
Zephyr killed two of them and is currently repositioning himself to presumably assist Lucian and you with the zombies.
Oh wow, Zephyr doing some work.
Yeah. Zephyr, you reposition. The zombies appear to be paying more attention to the cleric that's immediately next to them. That the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Caleb, you're about to be up, but before that, the NPCs are just going to get a little bit of flavor. Caleb, Lucian, or actually just Caleb, you're the only one who's high enough to see. Caleb, you can see the carnage going on over here. You don't see exactly what happens, but you hear the bark of one of the orcs' wargs, followed by, this one all of you hear, this animalistic roar, like a lion bellowing across the plains. The warg begins to whine before, and there's just this fleshy impact sound. Caleb, you're up. Lucian on deck.
Oh, sweet. Oh. Alrighty, let's go.
Hang on 1 second, eating.
No worries.
Okay. Well, since I'm up on a 20-foot wall, so I'm out of its range now.
Yep.
Yeah, you could attack the boar. Give you a sneak attack.
And then I guess I'll shoot the boar. Will I get sneak attack on this?
Yeah, because Lucian's next to it.
Do I get advantage from that too?
No.
I'm not gonna say advantage. Yeah, you don't get advantage, but you do get sneak attack.
Okay. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, easily. You literally got double what you needed.
Okay. Okay, and then 3d8. There's 1d8. There's
Basically, besides a natural 1, you're gonna hit.
Yeah, I think for most of you, I think it's yeah, unless you roll a nat 1, I think it's genuinely impossible for you to miss the zombies.
Okay, that's a pretty strong first roll there. Actually, hold on, I actually don't.
That's definitely an interesting thing about the
Okay.
aspect of zombies.
No, I actually want to run like a full zombie apocalypse campaign because I think it's interesting.
Oh, I would love that.
Okay,
That is a
Yeah, if you guys are
it's
really
within-
interested, I have been working on it. We'll revisit that
and
later.
it's within 30 feet, right?
Yeah, easily.
I have
Okay.
like 3 different ideas for that.
Yeah, and then so I get for each one, so I'll just add 16 to the end. Okay, now let's begin the slow process of rolling 8d6.
Just wait.
Okay.
Eventually, you're gonna start rolling 10 of them.
Okay. So plus that. Okay, plus that. That's 2. 2 sets of 2, by the way.
Nice.
So, okay, there's the other set. Plus that. And then for the last set of 2. And then plus 16. Okay, that's gonna be 63 damage, Matthew. Does that kill?
It would kill him 3 times, and for his undead fortitude, he got a 7. The only way he would have not gone down is if he had rolled a 41 on that, which is impossible. So yeah, you take him down. Caleb with an expert shot to the head. You crack the boar's skull open and send it back to the grave a second time. One zombie
God, that
remains.
laser rifle is pretty wacky.
Oh.
One undead remains. Anything else on your turn, Kay?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Alright. Lucian, you're up. What's his on deck?
Alright, so is this the only thing in the vicinity that I can reach? Is this poor little
yeah, you don't have the movement speed necessary to climb the wall. You can try if you want, but yeah, that's the only thing. Unless you climb, that's the only thing you can see.
Nah. Channel Divinity, destroy undead.
Alright,
Thank
let me...
That is undead within, I'm not sure.
I got you, I'm checking. Alright, so, class features, alright, destroy undead, so that's a part of turn undead.
Yeah, use turn undead, but if they're a low thing, then they will just die.
Okay.
Low AC or CR.
Alright. Each undead must make a wisdom saving throw, which it fails. And the CR for destroy undead.
Based off the cleric's level.
Yes, which is currently
15.
You are cleric level 15
but
so
14
3
's
or lower, which it absolutely is. Lucian, with a necromantic incantation. The shaman may be a necromancer, but you're an
I'm a
Alephicure.
better necromancer, bitch!
And as you recite an Alephicurian incantation, Caleb, you watch as the remaining, the corpse of the shaman, reanimated, lurching through the mud towards Lucian, begins to turn away, and as it's turning away, just fades
It
into
turns away.
dust.
Yeah, like as it turns away and it starts to turn into dust, I want her to say, in Celestial, if Lucifer is near, he can hear this. Back to the shadows of which you came.
Noted. Is that the end of your turn, Luce?
Let's see. I can still move. Do I see any other dangers near me?
Not in your immediate area, but you can try and get on the wall with Caleb to see if you can see anything from there.
Yeah, sure, I'll try to do that.
Alright, make an athletics or an acrobatics check, your call.
Or, I could just use my broom of flying.
You can also do that.
I will do that.
Lucian, hopping aboard your broom and flying up over the wall, you can see, how high up do you go?
I can go 30 feet, so I'll do that.
Alright, going 30 feet up, you can see the orc horde is still mostly focused on the fight going on over here, which appears to be going quite badly for the orcs. They are losing men rapidly. You still cannot get a clear look at the fighters, but if you get a little bit higher on your next turn, you will be able to.
Okay, how far away is that horde and the mysterious people who are helping us?
The horde is 35 feet from you. The people are anywhere from 45 feet to 50 feet. You're not sure.
Okay, can I use my action and my bonus action to get there?
Well, you've already used your action.
Yeah. And
Okay,
bonus
so-
action, you need a feature for that. And also, I
Oh.
don't think you're...
You said 30 feet, right?
35 to get to the horde.
Okay, I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon.
You can't. Actually, wait. Can you bonus action spellcast when you take another action?
Well, the thing is,
Oh, it's
when it comes to the spell, but technically, if you count divinity, channel divinity is spell.
Oh no, that's a feature. That's not a spell. So okay, yeah, I was
So-
just clarifying. Okay, yep. All right. Spiritual weapon. You conjure.
Giant skeleton!
Yep. You summon your giant skeleton. Where do you put it?
Well, yeah, I can, it says I can do it up to 60 feet, correct?
Yep.
So, I'll have them pop up over there by our mysterious friends.
Okay.
I'll have it flanking Gil. So that way we'll have,
You can't do both. What's is on the other side of the map from what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll have him over there helping our friend.
Okay.
Also, if you want, it's on Discord, the map.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
All right, Lucian, you summon your skeletal servant to assist in taking out the orcs.
And then I think if there's anything by it, it can attack.
Let me double check
it can
that.
It can attack on cast, yeah.
You could cast. Yep. All right. Yeah. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
Okay. Oh shit! Hang on. Grab my.
No worries. I wasn't expecting you guys to jump into that fight, so I need to pull that orc stats up real quick anyway.
Yeah, no, I changed where I was sitting and forgot my dice on the way in.
I was fully expecting, like, with all the opponents you guys were immediately dealing with gone, that you were just gonna like watch these guys fight, just like eat popcorn and watch and not intervene at all.
You should know Lucian a little better than that. You just need to
I do. That's why I suspected that.
Yeah, we're called jackasses, but still, we don't always act like one.
Okay, spiritual weapon is a +8. Okay. Does a 5, 6, 7, 27 hit?
If you can believe it, roll damage.
Okay. That would be 5 force damage.
Noted.
It's not much, but it's something.
Yeah.
Alright. End of your turn?
Yep.
Alright. You're up. Zephyr, you'll be on deck after, actually no, Zephyr, you're just on deck.
Can you show me where my spiritual weapon is? Just for my...
I already did, it's the skull 10 over here.
Okay.
And
So how much higher do I have to go
You have
to
to
be able
get,
to get up?
for your head to be over the platform, but you still wouldn't be on it. You would have to get another, with mental math, sorry, 80 feet. Or, no, sorry, minus the 30 from your height, 50 feet.
If I go 40 feet, can I pull myself up with as an action?
Unfortunately, no. You are too big to fit through the hole now, so you're gonna have to like ram into it to break your way out.
I'd say you can action dash.
Basically, yeah. Like you can't use an action to get through because again, it's just too small. But you can use an action to dash and essentially try to ram through it. This is wood, remember, so you can break it down.
Yeah, at least it's only wood. Okay, yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
You ran into worse.
I'm just going. Watch out! Coming through!
Roll an unarmed strike.
Okay. 27.
That is a hit. What damage do you do?
6.
That'll do it. So this is your dash action. You kick the rocket boots into overdrive, careen up towards the tiny hole, cover your face with your metal arms, and Zephyr, you actually have to step back as you hear this cacophonous uproar as just careens up through the roof. Zephyr, make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm not here. I'm way over here, remember?
Where? Oh, right, sorry, I couldn't see you on the map immediately, so I thought What's was still covering you. Alright, you're good. But Zephyr,
He
you do
doesn't
still
know
see
where
that.
he went, so...
Yeah, I was scrolled up too far, so I didn't see Zephyr.
I don't see myself either, yeah.
Yeah, so... you have used up your action, but you are now free of the pyramid. Lucian, Caleb, Zephyr, you see a giant What's literally crash up through the roof of the pyramid, covered in burns and wounds, but still kicking.
Do I see the greatsword that guy's stabbed me with?
Roll perception.
Let me see. What is my perception? That's not horrible. 21.
Just a second. Gotta pull his stats back up now. You lot making me pull up tabs. I'm just gonna keep my history open. Alright. Yep. What's is on the stairs over here? You see the fallen body of the barbarian with the great sword imbued with ruby red dragon skulls laying next to him.
Okay, you said where at? Sorry, I just pulled up the thing.
Over here on the stairs. You can't move any further on your turn, but yeah, it's like about over here.
And the orc horde is where?
Over there, this green square, all of that is the orc horde. Everything within that green square.
So right next to the orc.
Okay, so since I used an attack action, because I attacked
Dash.
the,
Oh.
yeah, but I did the thing to break through, so because I hit it, could I do a second attack?
No.
Dang.
I was just giving you that attack so that just see if you would break through successfully.
I had to try.
No. Worth a shot. Just yeah, no, not in this circumstance. All right, end of your turn.
End of my turn.
All right, what's his? Your eyes on the prize, but you see the horde. Doesn't stand between you and it, but is near it. The zombies are dead. Zephyr, you're up. Caleb, you're on deck after some NPC flavor.
NPC flavor. Alright. I know there's like about 120 some feet up there.
God, I love the way Zephyr plays. It's so funny.
I could easily make it, but I'm just trying to think if I wanted to.
What is the matter with you?
Yeah, why
It's
not?
like trying to catch a knoll. Oh my fucking god! And I like how you're climbing the pyramid just to flex.
Just like I could go that fast.
Yeah, like you could literally shave 130 feet off of the trip, but you're just like, what's the point?
Okay, I know
Totally
this path.
thought that Zephyr was just gonna run back over there to Lucifer and just
Oh.
wait.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Although I also love to imagine that as you're like getting that greedy gleam in your eyes, looking at the sword, Zephyr just runs past you and scoops it up as he runs by.
yoink.
Zeph,
Alright.
what do you do?
So okay, some layout explanation. What's all this?
Yep. Those are the rooftops of the houses. They are also about 20 feet high. The white is the path at the base. So essentially wall 20 feet, path 20 feet down, house 20 feet up, path 20 feet down. If you were to climb rather than just jump, which you could do, but of course bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah,
I had to make a bunch of athletic checks, so I mean I could just be like one athletic check, boom. You go like that, and then.
all right.
So let's see, how much movement is that? Some like
That
Oh
would be a
my
total
God.
of 280 feet.
Yeah, I could do that.
Oh my fuck! Okay, go for it.
Well,
Sorry, that's not anger. I'm more just impressed.
All right.
Zephyr, roll acrobatics.
I don't know. I think there was might be like just a twinge of
No,
anger.
there's not. I genuinely think it's hilarious.
Alright, let's see here. Times 2 and then times 2 that. My movement speed is 180, right? Okay. You
Maybe it was being flabbergasted rather than ring.
You said it was how much?
280 total if you're taking that exact path.
Just shy of just one bonus action, that's all. So I would have to bonus action dash and dash.
You still have haste, don't you?
I do, which I'll have one action.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Just leave me with just a bit, with just it's just shy. Let's see. Yeah.
What a shame.
Because yeah, I ignored difficult terrain. They dashed. All this,
All
you could climb the wall.
Roll acrobatics.
Yeah. Okay. I rolled a 21, but reliable talent would make it a 25.
21, but that was lowballing it, so yeah, you're good. Lucy and Caleb, you see Zephyr literally going so fast that the water pressure doesn't have time to, like a basilisk lizard, doesn't have time to react to his footfalls, just sprints across the muddy water, up the pyramid wall, and is now next to you.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna go over here. I don't get too close to the orc horde. And
I forgot how tiny right now between Zephyr and
What's is literally 15 times Zephyr's size. It would take 15 Zephyrs to match his height.
Oh my god!
Alright, Zeph, what you doing?
okay, is this a bad guy?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't put tokens for your allies since you can't see them.
Okay. I don't want to be next to the bad guy, so I'm gonna go up here instead, up on the roof. And I'm just gonna kind of sit right here and see what I can see.
All right. So Zephyr, you will be the first one to see your new allies. Amanda, prepare for a lesbian meltdown.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Zephyr, as you scuttle across the water, up the pyramid, down the stairs, across the path, up the wall, across the roof.
Oh, he's hiding behind my skeleton.
Zephyr, you peek over the roof, staying low to the ground and quiet. You see an orc dual-wielding axes, wrestling with one of Lucian's skeletons. On the wall, an orcish archer is taking pot shots at 3 figures fighting in the street against them. You see Autolycus, your dwarven rogue companion, fighting with dual daggers, sneaking around, backstabbing orcs, and trying to work his way up the wall. But you see 2 other figures that are unfamiliar to you. One, you see a massive, hulking beast of a man. Is big and muscular, but the one thing he lacks, being an elf, is the hair of a true bear of a man. You see the hairiest, most muscular and well-built man you've ever seen. This massive figure, easily matching his normal height and muscle, wearing these actually rather well-kept and ornate purple robes. However, you can see the sleeves are torn, displaying his muscular arms, although seemingly they were torn in the battle, though you can't tell if it was self-inflicted or if it was normal. You can see that he has this, like, lion's mane of fur, of dark black fur from his head around, forming mutton chops and a beard. It's too perfectly circular to look like natural hair. You suspect he's a half-breed of some kind. You can see gleaming golden cat-like eyes in his sockets. His fangs are bared, and you can see he's literally tearing the orc warg rider's throat out and roaring like a beast.
I assume he's like a beastkin of a lion.
Yes. You also see that beneath the robe, he is completely shirtless.
As most barbarians are.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Wazzus did it first. He's older.
And between the rogue and the barbarian, you see the fighter.
I like how you're laughing because you know.
No, yeah, I saw in chat. The one thing that can get Amanda to pay attention is hot women.
And if you've been playing this for a lot longer than that.
No, he literally said, be cautious of a lesbian meltdown, and I literally put my switch down.
You see a tall, easily like 6'2" or taller,
Large.
muscular woman. Her skin is tanned and weathered by the sun. She has long, flowing, rose-colored hair that's tied back in a ponytail. The hair flows down her back and almost down to her legs. Her features are sharp and set in rage as she fights. You can see she wields this really strange blade. Imagine like a combination of a longsword and a scimitar. Like it's got the curve of a scimitar, but the length and heft of a greatsword.
I feel like I know what this is.
She whirls it over her head almost effortlessly, her toned muscles gleaming in the light. And you can see that she is rather lightly clad, shall we say, in a very simple leather chest covering and bottom covering. The rest of her body completely on display as she fights against the orcs.
Yeah, maybe Westus has a chance with this.
You'll have to fight Lucian for her, I think.
I mean, yeah.
She's already got a girlfriend.
He's not so sure about that.
Zephyr, anything else on your turn before I go further with the NPCs?
I will help, and I will use my haste action to shoot.
Roll to hit, and because they didn't see you coming, I'll give you advantage.
Nice.
So sneak attack.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
See, I like to imagine that he's just hiding behind my giant skeleton.
Well, he's on the roof.
Yeah, I'm above them.
He's above hiding.
Oh, I'm definitely not above hiding. But 29.
Yeah, who are you shooting?
I don't.
Archer or Axeman?
I guess I'll shoot the archer.
All right, that is a hit. That is a hit. Roll damage,
All right.
and of course, sneak attack.
12 piercing.
Nice.
I don't want it. It's 24 sneak attack.
All right, 12, 24. Okay, he is already bloodied. Zephyr, as you see your allies fighting against the auxiliary force of the orcs, taking some of the pressure off of your party, you take a pot shot from your crouched position on the roof at the archer, impacting him just in the collarbone, and the orc almost stumbles off of the wall. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Autolycus, hearing the impact but not seeing where it came from, seems to come to his own conclusion since he had gotten a glimpse of you earlier. And you can see the dwarf rogue give a grin before he throws a dagger up at the orc archer, which impacts them in the chest. And as they go stumbling back, all of you on the battlefield can hear the voice of your dwarven comrade call out, "Ha! Take that, green boy!" And the archer tumbles backward off of the wall. Top of the round. Caleb, you're up. Lucian on deck. However, I will say the orcs' attention seems to be firmly on the on your allies. If you wish to exit initiative and wait and see what they do, I will allow you to do so. But if you wish to help, you can. Caleb, you're up. Lucian on deck.
Okay, so would Caleb be able to like drop down on the inside side of the wall safely?
You might take some very minor fall damage, but yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I guess we'll. Is there something I can roll to see if I avoid it? Like to see if I do like a roll or something?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. For a fall that's that narrow, I'll allow you to try. Make an acrobatics or an athletics check, your choice. For a bigger fall, I wouldn't allow it, but yeah, this is a pretty short fall, so I'll allow that.
Okay, it's going to be. What is that? Gotta think for a second. 25.
Yeah, that'll do it.
On
Caleb,
acrobatics.
Caleb, you can kind of carefully dance your way, along the narrow walls that guard the town before dropping down light on your feet, superhero landing, down into the central arena.
Don't you know that's bad for your knees?
I was thinking the
Oh, I wasn't
same
able
thing.
to jump down like right.
Oh, sorry. I thought that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right.
Yeah, because there's all these guys over here. Don't want
No, yeah, sorry. I thought when you said the inside area, that's what you meant. All right. You drop
then
down carefully into the street.
Okay, so this is like a door.
Yeah.
Which way does the door open? Does it like open on like the
Does it open in or out?
Yeah, like which way would the crack be facing? Would it be like facing that way or that way?
These are actually old kind of stone doors. They can open either way. Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings, the doors in Helm's Deep, where it's like stone, but you just push against it and it folds like a door?
Okay.
So it can open either way.
I was gonna see if Caleb could like try to be sneaky about this and like go over here and just check what's going on in this room.
Alright. Roll stealth.
Caleb is stealthy boy.
Stealthy boy.
Does the advantage from sound apply here?
Yeah, absolutely it does.
Okay, it's going to be plus my stealth. Fuck, I gotta get the calculator out for this. Let's see, 14 plus 18.
32.
Yeah, 32 on stealth.
Yeah, it would be literally impossible for them to see you. Caleb, you quietly land in the street, make your way up the road, and with a very slight rumble, push open the stone doors just a crack, enough to see out into the central arena. You can see the central arena. There is this massive courtyard with an archway that leads out into the rest of the town. Stairs going up into the Temple of Central Worship. 2 statues of a massive, beautiful Amazonian woman with piles of loot at their feet. And standing between the 2 statues is a horde of, by your count, somewhere around the ballpark of 40 orcs.
Oh yes, don't want to go in there. I don't actually have a lot of ways of dealing with large groups of people.
I have a few ideas.
Caleb does not have a lot of AoE. He's very
Assassin.
You're a rogue.
single target focused.
That be a rogue / assassin.
Okay. What's the situation with this thing?
That is the roof of a house. It's about 20 feet high.
Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to climb that. Do I? How much movement have I used?
All right, so you used 5 to get off the wall. Yeah, 5 to get off the wall. Landed there. Went there. Went there. You would, yeah, if you dashed, you would have just enough movement.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get up there then.
All right. Roll acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Acrobatics.
Roll acrobatics.
Okay, that's gonna be a 24.
That'll do it. Caleb, seeing the numbers you'd be looking at in the central arena, you make your way to the nearby house and, unknowingly following your brother's lead, parkour your way up the windows and doors before hoisting yourself up onto the roof with the last of your energy.
Parkour.
Does my stealth still apply to being up here, or can they not?
Yeah,
see?
no, your stealth won't be broken until you do something that might break it, so you're still
Okay.
hitting.
So is the archer dead?
Yeah, all that's left is the dual axeman and the horde itself.
Okay. It's a good thing that horde is very distracted.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost like it was planned.
I mean, a certain someone did admit to certain things.
So, I guess that's everything Caleb can do for now.
All right.
Lucifer didn't plan this.
Lucian, you're up. What's is on deck? Lucian, from your position, you can't see your ally fighters, but you can see the enemies that are after you guys are completely down for the count. All focus seems to be drawn on the auxiliary force, at least for now. Your party has not attracted the orcs' attention.
Is there a way that I can get closer to the action?
Yeah, you have your movement now.
Okay. And I am 30 feet up in the air because of my broom.
Yep,
So
yep.
can I just like move 30 feet towards I'll flank Zephyr.
Okay.
Well, not quite there. Maybe where you first had it, Austin.
I didn't have anything. It's right here.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Caleb, you see Lucian fly over your head on her broom. And Lucian, you now too can see the fighters that have intentionally or otherwise come to your aid.
Okay. And you said that the horde is how far down from me?
The horde is 20 feet down and 15 feet away.
Okay. Because I was trying to figure out if I could maybe throw a Spirit Guardians down there, but I think it's on myself.
Yeah, it is on self.
I don't think it would work that way.
So yeah, you would hit like just the corner.
Hmm.
Do you have other AoE spells?
I'm actually looking right now. I do have. One spell that I do. 108 here. Or no, 25. So that would still. You said 20 feet down?
20 feet down and 15 feet away.
Hmm. Okay, can you tell me, because I'm looking at Firestorm, and I'm trying to figure out if the 150 feet means that it's in that range area. It's 100
It's
range.
Is how far away you can cast it.
yeah, that's how far. Not it's
And it's got a 20-foot radius.
Okay, so looking at the map, that green square right there, is that the horde?
Yeah, everything in that square is the horde.
So could I cast my Firestorm right there, like on the
Absolutely.
center of that, and cover just that whole area?
What level? I'll double check, but I believe you can. What level is
Seven.
Firestorm?
7th, and I do have a slot.
the
Firestorm,
10 foot
50 feet.
cube.
An area up to 10, 10-foot cubes. All right. Okay, and you just want to basically get the entire horde caught up in it?
If I can.
Yep, you absolutely can. 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet. Yep, easily done. You could literally hit 2 of these hordes and half of another one. All right.
I'm gonna fly kind of like in very showboaty, just I'm here to help, and then I'll cast Firestorm.
All right. What's the roll on that?
We need to dexterity save, please.
Dexterity save on behalf of our little orc friends.
And not Lucian just showing off with a hot chick.
Absolutely, that's what she's doing.
I literally just said she was showboating.
No, yeah, again, all of you, it's just combat, something that gives you an advantage, treasure, and hot girls. As long as I have those 4 things, I will have the 4 of you hooked. That is a 10. I'm assuming that fails.
That is a fail.
They take full damage.
That would
Yep.
be.
Oh, and it's
that
even
would
better
be-
than you think. I'll reveal that after the...
That would
do
be-
do
that
hordes
would be-
take like bonus damage from AoE?
Yeah, you beat me to the punch a little bit, but yes, actually. Lucian, don't apply this on your end, but yes, AoE attacks do double damage to hordes.
Okay, that's great because I rolled really well. I rolled 40. That's 40 fire.
Right. 40 fire damage, doubled from their vulnerability to 80 fire damage.
Did you just wipe them all out?
Absolutely not.
Oh damn! I was gonna be like, that would be pretty fucking
Not even
like
close.
badass moment for me, but damn, you had to take it.
No, you fucking. Oh, yeah, you can't one-shot the orc army.
Yeah, I was just about to be disappointed. Like, man, I just got up here.
Lucian, the sky darkens. And Zephyr, Caleb, you see little embers of rock start to fall down before.
Oh no, it's the dinosaurs all over again.
Yeah, you basically bring a mini dinosaur extinction to this orc horde, and you hear them all roar as shrapnel, fire, and rock begin to tear into their forces.
Okay, that's my action. Now for my bonus action, I believe I can still attack with my spirit, my skeleton, my spooky skeleton.
Yippers.
I think it was, yes.
Plus 8 or something like that.
It is a plus. It just had. Okay, spiritual weapon plus 8 would be 19.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
Okay. That's 17 force.
Okay, 17 force damage. He is now bloodied. Your skeleton claws and tears at the orc great axe warrior as the skeleton tears into his succulent flesh. Anything else on your
Wishing
turn?
it had some of his own.
That was my
Jealousy.
action, my bonus action, my movement. I think that's all I can do.
Okay. You're up? Zephyr on deck.
Okay, so how far away am I from the horde?
You are up on the top of the pyramid, so 150 feet high, but yeah, as long as you take the stairs, 45 feet down.
Okay. I will take the stairs, go 40 feet, pick up
Alright.
the great sword that was dropped.
Alright.
What kind of reach does a great sword have? 10 feet, right?
I'm pulling it up. 1 second.
I think that's more of a pike or a spear-like thing.
Yeah, but it's worth checking. Okay. Does not appear so. Yeah, no. It does not have reach.
I'm just 5 feet out of reach. So for now, I'll put it in my stash of mini weapons.
You take up the mighty great sword, kind of admire it for a moment before sheathing it and putting it away in your bag.
I want to pull out my vicious glaive.
All right. You pull your glaive free.
And then I will smack them with the glaive.
All right. You charge into the fray.
I don't even have to move. It's 10-foot range.
Oh yeah, you're still
yeah.
charging into the fray effectively.
Yeah, because you have
Yeah,
to move.
true.
All right. You deactivate your rocket boots, land on the charred wood, stomp down the stairs, pulling your glaive free and taking up the great sword and stowing it away before you jab the glaive towards the orc horde. Roll to hit.
Dirty 20.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Okay. That is 5, 2, 3, 17 on the first attack.
right, 17. However, as you stab your glaive into one, you do manage to pierce that orc in the chest, but there's a lot of them. And while you can unleash a lot of savagery on a single target, fighting an army on your own is not necessarily your skill set. This horde has resistance to melee and ranged attacks that affect a singular target.
You need AoE stuff.
You know what? My second thing I'm going to do. Can I pull out a flash pot, smack the army with it?
All right. Flash powder. Flash! Ah! Or I guess in this case, flash! Ah!
Oh, I like that.
That is a success. The flash pot goes off, but they are not blinded.
They're not blinded.
They are not blinded.
Oh, they succeeded.
Yeah, they succeeded the save.
I thought you said it was a success and it went off successfully.
No,
they
just aren't blinded. Anything else on your turn?
It went off.
No,
just
that's it.
Didn't care.
All right, Zephyr, you're up. Caleb, you'll be going after the orcs take their turn and the NPCs get their business. Zephyr, what would you like to do? The horde is now being engaged by your comrades and being whittled down, and only one individual orc warrior remains.
Yeah, the axey boy. Yeah. The horde is like, I'm probably gonna let these guys handle it. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're more equipped for that.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Do I have a tinderbox? I'm surprised. I don't think I do. I should get a tinderbox.
Yeah, I love to imagine Zephyr just kind of thinking to himself like, I need to pick up a tinderbox next time I'm in town.
Yeah, man, I have.
Just like casual as can be.
I was thinking, man, what if I just did, you know, like oil and then just
Just lit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what would you like to do?
I will shoot this man right here. Now wait, where are the allies?
Yeah, here I'll put down tokens for them. But they are in melee range to him, so you will have a sneak attack on this if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, an advantage.
Yep.
Hey Zephyr, you said you needed a tinderbox, right? I don't have a tinderbox, but I do have alchemist fire.
I don't have a match, but I have napalm.
Yeah,
Alright, there is the beast.
Roll.
There is the Amazon. And there is the dwarf. Alright, so, what you doing, Zeph?
I'm gonna shoot this guy and got a 26.
That's a hit, roll damage.
6 piercing and 20 sneak attack.
Wow, yeah, that actually does it.
Huh?
Zephyr, you see the Amazon woman is raising her sword as she approaches the orc, who seems genuinely afraid of her as his back's to the wall. But as he's cowering from her and she's about to cleave her blade into his skull, an arrow pierces his neck and he falls. The Amazon looks around in befuddlement before looking up and seeing you, Zephyr. And she kind of stares up at you for a second, kind of contemplatively, before giving you a small nod. Anything else in your turn, Zeph?
I will then. I can only do melee though. That's the problem. I have still a bonus action and a haste action. So I'm just gonna kind of come over here in this little corner over here, and I'm just gonna, as you mentioned, I don't have popcorn, but let's see, do I have any other thing?
Yeah, you have snacks.
Besides Star Blast,
which is a bit extreme for a snack.
Hey, you got the munchies. You got the munchies.
Alright, Zephyr, content that your job is done, you crouch on the roof and wait and watch as your allies begin to tear into the orc horde. The Amazon watches you do so before turning to her allies and speaks for the first time. We have to take down the wall! And the beast of a man cracks his knuckles and rolls his neck as he approaches. I've got this.
Why did they say take down the wall?
Yeah.
They said take down the wall.
She steps aside and allows him to approach. As you're battling the orc horde, you see the distant wooden wall over here. Crack. Cave slightly. Goes shattering inwards as you see this hulking bestial brute stomp onto the field. You see the dwarf rogue and the Amazon fighter follow him out through the pierced hole, weapons drawn as they approach the orc horde boldly. The warrior cracks his neck and shakes some blood off his knuckles. Let's hunt some orc. And they all three charge into the fray.
He's giving me strong Legolas vibes.
Can I yell at them? Watch out for my firestorm!
You call out a warning for them to watch out for the fire, and you can see Autolycus turn and give you a thumbs up before returning to throwing knives into the fight. The orc horde is going to reposition. And okay, and is going to make an attack against each of you.
Each of us?
Or like each of you who are nearby.
Remember, I'm like 30 feet in the.
Spotted me yet, right?
Yeah,
like I said, nearby. So
I'm 30. Yeah, I was
At
okay.
least it wasn't. We're all on the roof, and then once it's just like, hey.
What do hordes get, like multiple attacks?
Yeah, they can attack any enemy that is in or around their range. Since, there's a shit ton of them. Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Alright. The orcs lunge and stab at you, but you manage to keep them back.
I just parry them out of the way with my foot.
Yeah. That is the horde's turn. Top of the round. Caleb, you're up. Lucian on deck.
Okay, so all that's left is the horde, right?
Yeah, and your allies are already helping fight it. So again, you can step away if you wish to, but if you, they may appreciate it if you help.
Well, I can do something because since I'm stealth, does that mean this would count as catching the horde by surprise if I attack?
You know what? Yeah. While they do know there are other enemies, they don't know exactly where you are. So yeah, I'll count it as surprising them.
Okay then, so I have advantage from that, right?
Yeah.
And then because of assassinate, I can double the damage from that.
Wait, it's an automatic crit.
Level your laser rifle.
Um,
Fire a shot.
Guess you got a natural 20, so
Natural 20.
So,
Alright.
so
So,
no
yeah,
So
applies.
I'm gonna
it would
double,
crit no
and
matter
then so I'm
No.
gonna double because of a crit and a double because of assassinate,
No,
because they're
I think
two separate effects.
I think it just gives you crit. You automatically crit.
Oh my god! Why couldn't it say double?
Because the feature you get next is like it literally just says double.
Ugh. There's literally no point to rolling a critical when you can assassinate.
If you have, it's like if you have assassinate, yeah.
If only it really should just say double so it can stack, but okay.
'Tis not the world we live in, unfortunately.
Give me a second.
No worries. Yeah, I know it's a lot to roll.
No, I'm just pissed the fuck off that this doesn't count for what
Okay.
it should, but okay. Let's just roll it. Okay, so it's with the laser rifle. Okay. So that. Roll. That missed. Let's try it again. Okay, plus. I mean, it's still gonna do a fair amount of damage, but they're halving it, so. Basically, I got to negate the halving.
Yep.
And it has
Yeah.
sniper goggles, so they'll get another 16 added on.
Yep.
Yeah. Only person really who has AoE is Lucian. I don't think she's got a whole lot. Sadly. That is interesting.
I have Spirit Guardians, which is going to be the biggest one, but I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want to move for that.
Yeah,
And then it's still got Firestorm going, so there's that.
Well, Firestorm's a one-time thing.
Oh, I thought it was ongoing. Okay.
Yeah, it does ignite flammable objects, but that's it.
Okay. Alright, so that being said...
Luckily, you did position it in such a way to where you didn't destroy the loot, so...
I mean,
Yeah, thank
Whatever.
God. What's this would have been sad about
Okay,
that?
so the horde's gonna take 71 damage.
Okie dokie. 71 to the horde. Caleb, you fire shot and managed to pierce two orc skulls before striking a third one in the heart. Two fall instantly, and the third is stumbling and gasping, clutching at their chest. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's pretty much everything I can do.
Alright, reaction. They can't see you, but they were hit by an attack. So reaction, they're going to take another shot at What's-His. What's-His does an 18 hit.
Nope.
Alright. Not seeing who's striking at them, they turn their attention towards you and try to take out their anger, but you continue to block and parry. However, their strikes are starting to get closer to hitting home. Lucian, you're up. What's-His on deck?
Okay, so I want to actually move, so I can kind of be smack in the middle of the horde, but I'm still going to be like 30 feet up. But what I would like to do is, yeah, like right around that area, so I'm both flanking Gil and whoever is right there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, right there, we'll do it.
Okay, and then you said how far are they, like if I stay 30 feet in the air, how far down are they?
You're 30 feet in the air, so they're 30 feet down.
And I think if it's worth it, if I want to try to get in the middle of all this and just let Spirit Guardians rip them. Because I could absolutely die if they all attack me.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, I have a very low AC, so I think it's a very good possibility. My skeleton, I can use my bonus action to move it, right?
Yeah, I believe it's up to 15 feet.
Okay, so I'll move it 15 feet for my bonus action.
Oh, 20 feet actually. Thank
Yeah,
you,
I was like, oh, yeah, hold on.
No, I was checking, but yeah, okay, so yeah. I mean, either way, she would have been able to reach it, so.
That's 20, yeah, I thought it was 30.
Moving,
Okay.
your skeleton
Yeah.
crawls through the gap in the wall and approaches the horde.
Okay, is it near anything? Can I use my action to, like, have it attack?
Absolutely. Roll to hit.
Alright. +16 +8.
16 plus 8, that is a hit. Roll damage.
Okay. I didn't roll very good damage, 12.
Alright, and then half 6. Alright.
And then, I think that's all I can do.
What about your
Okay.
action?
However,
You still have an action.
Oh, I do?
Yeah,
Right back
yeah,
to
yeah,
this
you-
drink.
go ahead.
The
And
Spirit
yeah, you do
Guardian.
still, you do still have your action loose. You have 10 feet of movement left as well.
I am going to, how does the warriors look? Does anybody look like they need healing?
The warriors actually look fine.
So I look around, everybody is looking okay?
What's his? How are you looking?
He's half health.
So what's his is bloodied.
Okay, I will send him some action, so I'll send him a cure wounds. I think that's a touch, so...
But he's 30 feet in the air, so you can fly over the horde and just touch him.
I'd rather stay where I am than touch him.
Oh, I thought cure wounds was touch.
Man.
Well,
I
she
think-
just doesn't want to touch you.
Cure wounds is touch, Luce.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
touch. That's why I was
but-
saying that I don't want to spend, because I don't have any more movement, so it's, I couldn't do that anyway, so...
You can,
You
you
have
have 10
10.
feet left.
They said you could be. You could reach him and touch him and do the healing, and you still technically be in the air, because he's 30 feet
Then
tall.
she
Yeah,
has
so you-
to touch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's really, there's a convoluted way of saying she doesn't want to touch what's his.
Yeah.
Alright, that the end of your turn, Luce?
I'll send him a cure wounds.
Alright. You move closer, roll for healing.
25.
Alright, what's his? You heal for 25 health. The horde is now bloodied, so they are gonna take the immediate breakaway action. They get another attack.
Mm.
What's his?
Uh-huh.
Does a 22 hit?
No.
I heard bloodied. Is the orc horde bloodied?
Yeah, the orc horde is bloodied, so they took the breakaway action to immediately attack. And what's this? Does a 22 hit?
No.
Okay. They're getting closer and closer, but still not able to strike home.
They are getting a lot closer. They gotta get a 23.
What's his? You're up. Zephyr on deck.
Now, let's see. Because I don't have any AoE,
AoE.
things, really.
Yeah.
Can I just step on them? I got a pretty big foot. Can I hit multiple ones?
Make an unarmed strike, but it's not going to count as an AoE.
Aw.
So it's really kind of questionable.
I will reward the flavor though.
It's only a 14.
And this is an arm strike.
Yeah.
All right, inspiration for taking a weaker attack because it's cool. And 14 to hit.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use my inspiration that I've already got before you give me the other one.
You know, I'll allow that, sure.
And I'm gonna step on him again.
All right.
And that is a 28.
Alright, good. You turn a miss into a hit. How much damage does it do?
6.
Okay. And that
It's
is
probably half.
Yeah, that is halved. But again, inspiration for flavor. Boop. You bring your massive foot down and stomp, and they kind of scatter out of the way, yelping. But you bring up your foot again and stomp a second time, and this time it strikes true, crushing an orc beneath your foot.
Yeah,
What is
Hi,
you give
little
a maniacal giggle?
cockroaches.
couldn't you do it again? Just keep stopping them.
No, I could do a second attack, yes.
Alright, roll to hit.
25.
That is a hit. Roll damage. Or yeah, how much damage does it do?
It's a 6. It's
Alright, so-
always 6.
Alright, so
Yeah.
you'll keep doing 3. You all watch as What's-His just starts stomping like a kid in an ant pile in the orcs and just occasionally
Well-
crushing one or two beneath his feet.
Is this a strength attack? Technically, or
Your
What-
unarmed,
what do
your
you say?
unarmed strike is listed on your character sheet, so there's no way to
but
like. influence it.
with my rage, would it add the +3?
But he would have
melee
advantage
damage?
because well, he would have advantage because I'm flanking.
You're not. You're in the air. You're not flanking them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out if my rage will add the +3 or not.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yes, it would.
Then that would be another 3 on both attacks. Then
Okay. Noted.
for the damage.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm adding that. Okay.
Plus
Noted.
9 or 9 total.
Yeah. So What's-His? You stomp, stomp, stomp. Anything else?
That's it. That's all you can do.
All right. Zephyr, you're up.
Zephyr continues just to sit down and watch what's going on.
All right. I'll take you out of the initiative order.
Yeah, pretty much he's done.
NPCs continue to whittle their way. Let me do some quick. Not gonna roll for each of them, obviously, so I'll just do my I did my calculations preemptively for this.
What, you mean you actually planned for all of this to happen?
Not all of this, but I did plan for like I planned for you guys to sit there and watch, so I had a vague idea of how the fight was gonna play out, so I can just use that blueprint here. What's-His, Luce, Zeph, Caleb, the warriors that are assisting you dive into the fray. Autolycus leaps onto an orc's shoulders and starts stabbing into his neck repeatedly. The Amazoness warrior whirls her blade over her head, cleaves down an orc's head, scalping him, before Lucian, you watch as she slices an orc's head off so cleanly that you don't even initially realize he's been decapitated until he falls and his head rolls away. And finally, the brutish warrior charges with a roar that shakes the timbers of the temple and crashes these two orc skulls together, smashing them into bloody pulps. They are annihilating this orc horde.
Would that count if I did that, smashing 2 heads together?
Try it next time.
Yeah.
Caleb, you still good to roll, or did you have to burb already?
I'm about to have to burb real quick.
Alright, so do you want me to do this one for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Caleb, you ready another shot? Take your aim. And fire. Ba-ba-ba, laser rifle. I will use this dice for Caleb since that's the color he wears. That is a miss. Alright. Luce, you're up. What's his on deck?
Okay, let me look at the mappy poo and see what I'm doing here. Discard!
I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon.
Okay.
Okay.
So how is can I make an assessment of how things are going?
Orc horde is bloodied. They're durable, being a army, but you're whittling them down pretty well.
So do they seem distracted enough to like possibly ignore me if I fly down there?
Absolutely not.
Ah, damn. They're just like, you come down here! And
Like, they're only not attacking you right now because you're not the most immediately obvious threat, but they can clearly see you.
Yeah, okay, so they're not ignoring... Well, they're ignoring me, but they're not ignoring me. Got it, okay.
You're just low on their threat priority.
Fair. Should I take my chances? Probably not. Am I going to? Sure. I will, let's see. I want to see what the distance is on Spirit Guardians real quick.
15.
It's 15?
15 centered on you. So 30
Okay,
feet.
So if I move in the middle, it would probably affect.
It would hit them all.
Okay. Alright, so I will go ahead and do that.
Alright, and you
And I'm gonna do it at higher level. Let's see, 5th level. I've got one open for that.
Alright, Lucian, you swoop down 15 feet over their heads and call the shadows to beckon to your call. Wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Does a 10 save?
Definitely not.
Alright, and this is an area of effect, so it'll do double damage, but you just give me the core and then I'll double it on my end.
17. Necrotic.
17
Because
necrotic.
She'll be using her shadow magic for this one.
Alright. Alright. Lucian, the shadows answer your call, leaping up to the orcs and tearing into them. They bite and claw and gnash at the orcs, who wail and snort in pain. Reaction, they are going to attack What's-Is, that's a miss. Anything else on your turn, Luce?
Yeah, bonus action, Spiritual Guardian. I'll do that. Oof. 13?
That's a miss.
Alright.
Alright, end of your turn?
I believe so, yes.
Alright, What's-Is, you're up?
Okay. I'm gonna like put my hands down on the ground level and just bring them together, trying to squish as many of my as I can together.
Roll 2 unarmed strikes.
25 on one of them,
That's a hit.
and a natural 20 on the other.
That's a hit. The crit will cancel out their resistance. So that
So-
would be 3, so that would be 6 damage and 9 damage.
Well,
The
the plus, oh yeah, because the plus 3, so 9, that would be 18 on the crit. Would it not?
Well, no, because remember, they resist single target attack, so it just cancels out into normal damage.
Yeah, so 9. So
And then plus your rage, that turns it into 9.
Oh. Dang it. Oh well.
Did more,
Still
Alright.
pretty
yeah.
good.
Yep.
But-
What's-Is, there's not that many of them left. You kneel down and crush 2 of them between your palms as orc blood and guts crushes between your fingers.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, man,
He laughs again.
it's just
Yeah.
like the idea is just like it's just like an iron giant mimicking what he sees.
Yeah. Reaction. Oh. What's-Is does a 23 hit.
It just hits.
Might hurt.
Not that much. You take 9 slashing damage. Your rage gives you resistance, I believe.
Correct.
So that would lower it to 4.
Not what I was expecting.
Yeah, I suppose that they can attack a lot more than the individual attacks being dangerous, and the fact that What's-Is can not get hit by most of them.
Cutie little guys.
All right. Caleb had to burb, so he will take another shot. That's a hit. Note the ammunition. Boo boo. Alright, and just to make this easier, I'll do the damage on Dind. Alright, that's 19 radiant.
Sneak attack.
35 sneak attack.
Bad. Decent.
And plus the 16 from his sniper goggles. So that would turn it into a 46. So 46 plus 19. And then...
It's halved.
Yep, 46. God,
23.
sorry, my calculator's being silly, sorry.
26.
46 plus
16,
19, and then, yeah, divide that in half. That makes it a 32. Alright. Caleb shoots into the swarm and manages to take down several more. The orcs are almost down. One more good shot should do it. The NPCs continue to fight and hack and slash their way through the horde. You're getting down to the last of them. Lucian, you're up.
They're guardians right away, baby.
Wisdom save, and they fail.
Okay, I did this at 5th level, so Spirit Guardians, nom nom nom. Ooh, that's like 2 8s right there. That's 23 necrotic damage.
Doubled to 46. Lucian, how do you want to do this?
I would love the idea of, like, the shadows just, like, completely engulfing them and, like, entangling them and all of, like, the snakes and the spiders and all the creepy crawlies just completely devouring and, like, turning them into, like, dust and ickiness.
Alright. They are going to use Demise of the Horde to make one final attack.
Demise of the Horde.
And that is a miss.
I bet you they were going after me too, weren't they?
I would assume so.
No, they always attack everyone they can reach. As the dust settles, and Lucian's shadowy companions tear the horde apart, you can see as the dust settles, 6 orcs still stand, and they immediately just throw their weapons down and throw their hands up, surrendering.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought! And I'm gonna, start flying my way down.
That is the end of the Battle of Darkrise.
I have to admit, I'm kind of surprised they actually surrendered.
I'll look over to our newest friends.
And flirts.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for it.
You're getting ahead of me, jeez.
Getting ahead, like that's like saying I'm gonna go to the store and then being like I'm gonna be at the store soon. Like, yeah, of course I'm getting ahead of you. That's where we're going.
No, she's just gonna she's gonna land down and like in one hand has her broom, very showboaty, and just like start like looking around.
Exactly.
Does anybody need healing? Is everybody okay?
I'm okay for now.
You're fucking huge.
Thanks.
The Amazoness looks to you, Watses, as she approaches the surrendering orcs and kind of gives you a smirk. I did not know they made men your size.
Sadly, it doesn't last.
I get that a lot.
Oh, that sounds right.
You are fine warriors indeed. Autolycus has spoken highly of you.
Oh, remind me to give him a pay raise.
I'll take you up on that, dear.
I was being
I was gonna say, I did not know we were paying them.
We're not!
I didn't know either, but, you know, if you're offering.
Do I know her? Does she look familiar?
Roll history.
I'm gonna need a nap soon. I used almost all of my spell history.
That's the idea.
Oof. I rolled a natural 1, so 10.
Oh my god. Queen Penditi has returned! Gods, the dead walk!
It's her sword, right? It's her sword!
Yeah!
Alright, I'm back. What I missed?
Battle's
It
over.
was
You're
making
talking
a
to the
fool out
NPCs
of
now.
himself.
Lucian just kind of like looks from her to the blade, from the blade back to her. I thought you were dead.
Reports of my death were greatly exaggerated.
Yeah, she's just playing along.
Alright.
Oh no, she actually just assumes you're talking about her.
Yeah, I was like, maybe she actually is reported dead.
Well, now that the orcs are taken care of, hi.
Yes. You are the Osli, so I've heard.
She kind of gives a visible, I did not agree to that name, but yes.
It is nice to see new warriors taking the place of my allies. You are
What?
worthy successors to the title.
I wouldn't call myself a warrior, but the sentiment is gained. But
It is not often I see civilians calling fire from the skies to rain down upon the greenskin horde. But perhaps I've been away for too long. The beast man, still terrifying looking, but suddenly much calmer now that the fight's over, looks over all of you. Who are you people?
we're the Osli. Well, the new Osli.
I cannot say I've heard the name.
My name is Lucianella Fikir. And that up there is the Gyogre's son. You know, the dead one.
Ah.
A lot of dead people around here, apparently.
Not of them yet.
The man gives you a smile and a nod. What's his? I hope you're not expecting me to salute.
Not at all.
And where's your little sneaky friends? Saved our bacon in the alley fight.
Probably sneaking somewhere.
Yeah, last time I saw Zephyr, he was somewhere on a rooftop, and I don't know where Caleb is.
Well, and he raises his voice. You're welcome to a cut of the loot. Not like they're gonna be needing it anymore.
You know, I was kind of afraid that my fire was going to, like, set fire to the loot. That was really lucky.
You exercised great restraint, warrior. Thank you for your aid. The
How long do I
tyranny.
have till I shrink?
What did you use to grow?
The potion of enlargement. I think we said it lasted 5 minutes, I think.
I'm double checking.
We kind of homebrewed it.
Yeah, it lasts for a couple minutes, so I'll say, like, I'd say you got, like, about a minute left.
Yeah, I just picture him looking at the loot, and it's just too small for him to work with.
Too teeny. The beast man places his hand over his heart and bows to all of you, or at least all of you that have announced yourselves. You have my deepest gratitude. These orcs have been a menace to my village for quite some time. I came here to alleviate my people's burden.
What's your name again?
Yeah, like, what is your name? Do I know you guys? You obviously know who we are.
I am Grisha Shadowlily.
Oh!
You honor me with your presence.
No! The honor is mine! Are you kidding?
You're the one from the tavern.
Yeah, your wife sent us to come find you.
Yeah, she's very true.
So, you have met Kali. You notice that he
And-
gives her fake name.
And your daughter.
And under what circumstances do you know my daughter? And once, as you can see, he's cracking his knuckles quietly.
Friendly.
Saw them at a
friends.
ball once.
Business transition. She's the president of the Shadow Lily Confederacy.
Is she now?
She is.
She really does tell us nothing.
Yeah, well,
And
she
if
lives
it-
up to your reputation. She's extremely ferocious.
And if it helps, we are kind of on their side. She's in, because she's part of the Alliance, right? The
Yeah.
Western Alliance? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then we too are allies. You may simply call me Grisha, although most here in the village simply call me Dad.
They did say you were probably the closest thing to leadership the town had.
I suppose I am. But Darkrise needs no kings. We work together. We take care of our own.
Well,
How about
I need a new dad anyways, so...
Then welcome to the family, Colonel. And-
We'll table that idea, but I mean, I don't want to make some assumptions, but I mean that's Pendidi's sword, isn't it?
The Amazon kind of quirks a brow as Grisha is going to walk towards Caleb, and we'll get to that in a second. But the Amazon looks to you, and you can see she almost imperceptibly tightens her grip on the hilt, but keeps it just simply at her side. Not hers, but a weapon of our people. I'm the last of my kind in these lands. My name is Nikong. You honor me. And she gives a
Nikong.
bow.
Does the name?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I recognize that name?
Lucian, you already rolled history on her, so I will allow you to roll again, but just still flat. And what's his? Make a history check.
$17.
17. Lucian?
You said history.
Yeah, history flat. Basically, hearing her name will give you a chance to re-roll, but
Oh,
that's it.
natural 19, so 29.
All right. When she gives her name, both of you are actually familiar with it. Nikong was a member of the original Osli. She and Autolycus fought alongside each other in the War of Gilded Roses against Barbarous.
And she kind of like at that she like snaps her fingers in recognition. Oh yes, I do know who you are. I mean, it's you guys like we're meeting like famous people. This is crazy.
Fame is hardly of concern. But pray tell, what brings you to these parts?
We're heading towards Barbarous to help.
She's kicking
With
his
the-
ass.
Yeah, we're I have plans for him. She kind of like has a very like malicious grin.
Then we too are allies. And you are indeed worthy to bear the Osli name.
Yeah,
Want to come join us?
Yeah, my girl is already up there, and she's been holding the fort down.
My party and I would be happy to join you as soon as our business in the jungles is concluded.
Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all are going after the guy using the gunslinger technology.
Bloom, right?
Well, that's what I'm after, but this big, beautiful thing is after something of her own.
What's that?
We have been hearing unsettling rumors circulating. The Concord searches for the Temple of Her Majesty. They have a necromancer in their employ. They intend to revive her and use her against us.
Lucian's
have
like,
the necromancer under control.
Yeah, that would be my brother. He's with us.
Is that so?
Yeah, is there somewhere we can talk a little far further away?
Well,
I'm not
there's
sure.
nobody else around us.
Yeah,
I mean, Lucifer has his ways. You know that.
Lucifer.
Yeah, but he'll just follow us anyway.
So he has a name.
Lucifer Alefikir, my brother, my twin brother.
Thank you, Lady Alefikir. I assure you I will make his death swift and merciful.
That's not necessary. He's under control.
Yeah, he plans to leave the force, so he's traveling with us for the time being. He wants to see Barbara to get his ass handed.
Where is he?
Last time we left, he said he wasn't going to leave the hill. He was just like not too far from here.
You ever
My
considered
guess
he could be lying?
Yeah, probably. But either way, he was going to lie. So I mean, from what I know, he.
I'm gonna go look for him.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll go with you. I think it would be best.
All right, what says at this point you shrink down, and you and Lucian start making your way out to search for Lucifer. We'll come back to you. Grisha approaches you, Caleb, and looks down to you. Easily like 2 or 3 times your size. And who honors my presence, bringing such a young boy into such bloodshed?
Well, I know a thing or two about this kind of thing.
I didn't know they made humans like you. It's a pleasure. Grisha Shadow Lily.
The name's Caleb.
He gives you a bow. You honor me, Caleb. It is a pleasure. Is there anything I can assist you with before I return to my people? You have helped to alleviate us of our burdens, and for that I am grateful.
Well, I did wish to talk to you about something involving you and the people. I might know something that might be of interest to you.
Do you know? Pray tell. And he takes a seat at the foot of one of the Amazon statues and gestures for you to go on.
Well, I was hoping we could discuss this back at the town and the tavern.
Ah, yes. Very well. He smiles and stands up. Master Dwarf, are you content to return? Just a second, as he's throwing loot into his pockets. Zephyr, before we cut back to the elves, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm mostly just staying on the roof watching them, and I will. I guess if they leave any loot, I'll make sure to grab that.
Yeah, I was just thinking, almost forgot about the loot.
You didn't almost, you did.
And
Yeah,
he did. And he's dirt broke. He's got 1 gold to his name.
Alright, so Zephyr, you want to go looting?
Like I said, I'll let them do their looting.
Alright.
And whatever they leave behind, I'll take.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Like once we get back, I can kind of go through whatever's left.
Okay. Noted.
But
Nice.
brother comes first.
Alright. Is that correct? Yep. Okay. Alright.
The dwarf just has pockets of holding. Takes it all.
He does clear out one of the statues, but he does leave he doesn't have the pockets to take the other one. Zephyr, do you wish to just grab whatever you can?
Yeah, he'll divvy it up later.
Okay. I'm assuming you have like a bag of holding and all, right?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Okay, so yeah, so we'll worry about the specifics of what you find whenever you start divvying it. But yeah, easily you grab what you want to grab.
How many statues of loot were there?
2.
There's 2. One of them has been cleared by the dwarf, and one of them has now been cleared by Zephyr.
Okay, I was just making sure there weren't like multiple statues, more than 2. I mean,
Yeah.
There may be some in the town, but in this area, no. What's
going to treasure hunt later.
So Zephyr, you scuttle down to go looting and pocket as much as you can. In the meantime, Lucian, as you make your way through the torn open hole and scour, you don't have to look far. As you cross through the hole, you see at the end of the street, Lucifer is actually already there and is raising the orcs as zombies to follow him.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, she's like flying on her broom, and she's like already on his ass. You didn't leave me.
What? I can't hear you over the sound of you yelling at me!
I'll come down to his level and just out. We gotta talk. And I'm going to say in Celestial, Gil, Wes obviously doesn't know about our little agreement, but something has come up.
He responds in Celestial. Do tell.
How much time do I have before Wes comes on the scene?
He's literally right next to you.
Yeah, I don't speak Celestial anyways.
But yeah, he will see that you're talking in a language he can't understand.
These bastards.
You can tell Wes that Lucian kind of looks a little worried that you're standing there, and that like she's literally having this conversation in a different language.
It has been 0 days since the Ostley backstabbed each other.
Yep.
She has like this very, very guilty expression as she's looking at Lucifer. I think your little plan may be going south.
Really? Looks like it's going fine to me, as he gestures to the orc zombies.
She kind of like looks behind them and gives them a shrug. We met up with more of the ex-Ostley, so...
Yeah, those guys.
I kind of killed all of those orcs, by the way. I hope you weren't attached to them.
Oh no, I was counting on it.
I kind of look over to Wes's. You want to explain what's going on?
Well, putting it simply, they're well aware that you're looking for what's her face's tomb to revive her to use against the Western Alliance, and you're being hunted.
I'm always being hunted.
Well, I'm here to protect you.
I know. So if they act up, we'll just kill them.
She kind of has another guilty expression on her face.
We will kill them, right, Lulu?
She's got the hots for the new one.
Oh, it's Nikong, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, you have a type.
She kind of
She
like
does.
rubs like the bridge of her nose. I don't have the quote unquote hots for anybody other than my girlfriend. Okay, so let's start there.
Says the one who was, as how do you put it, showboating around.
It's Amanda saying that.
She was doing the showboat thing. I haven't seen her do that
Oh,
since
yeah.
that Fisher girl.
Oh my god! Don't even bring up the Fisher girl.
I'll bring up
I
the
am
Fisher girl
curious.
anytime I want.
What happened with the Fisher girl? I'm curious.
Lucy like hides behind her braid.
we were going down to the beach because we like to hang out in the village near our manor, and Lucian saw this beautiful girl, a mermaid perched on a rock with long green hair like the algae of the sea, and flirted with her for almost an hour before she realized it was just rocks with seaweed on it.
You see Lucian's face is very, very red. She's very embarrassed. Stop it! Not funny, Lucy!
Great. You gotta tell me more of these stories later.
Oh, I have so many! There was this other time, and he just starts launching into embarrassing stories about Lucian's past.
This is both my dream and my nightmare. Like, can we just, like, stop talking about this for, like, 2 seconds and get serious?
Okay.
I don't want them to kill you, and I also don't want to kill them, so is there some way we can just do this?
And he switches to Celestial. We already discussed the plan. No reason to change it. Get me to the temple and to her body, and I get to leave. Both of us get to leave.
You said that you would wait for Aggie.
No. I said that I would follow you if you helped me. And you're going to help me because you're my loving sister, right?
I'm going to roll something on my end.
See how convincing she is? Or isn't?
She kind of looks from Wes's back to Lucifer, and then just kind of... I can give you a head start.
That's all I need. And he gives you a little salute. You know where to find me. He looks to you, What's-Is, and in common, gives you a smile, and... So, we heading back to Darkrise now? You guys finished mopping up those awful monsters?
Yeah, but like he said, we were going to team up with the ex-Osli and, stop your evil plan.
Yeah, my very, very evil plan. He kind of yawns lazily and gives you a smile, What's-His.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Well, it's a sibling thing. You wouldn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a twin thing, yeah.
But I was very kind and held down the fort while you guys fought the big piggy.
I know, it's so ferocious.
He kind of gives you a smile.
Doesn't know it was there, by the way.
Oh, of course! I like to think of myself as a good friend. To be fair, I did consider warning Zephyr, but he kind of ran off. And, I would have had to raise my voice, and it would have been a strain on my throat, and, I have allergies.
You do not. You've never been sick a day. Well,
I do have allergies. It's the springtime.
Does he actually have allergies?
He does not. He absolutely does not. At this point, Zephyr, you finish your looting. Caleb, if you don't have any further business.
I'll look over to Wes's. Well, now that we're done consorting with the enemy, love you, brother. Then we go back to our friends and, see if there's any money left.
Not at those statues, but Zephyr presumably did pick up quite a lot, and if you wish to, you can scour the town to find if there's anything else.
Yeah, I do want to start looking through the town. And I'm going to head back over to the corpses and grab that axe that the other orc had that was fighting us.
Okay. Just make a personal note so that I can engineer engineer it on D&D Beyond after the session. That you grab the Warlord's Greatsword and the which axe?
How about the
Which
diamond
axe?
or the ruby?
You said you grabbed the axe. Do you remember which orc was wielding it?
It was the one that was up against Zephyr.
Yeah, talking about the one that was doing like 38, 30.
Oh, so you want to grab that and see if it's magical?
Yeah.
Okay, noted. All right, you pick. So yeah, just note that you have a orc barbarian great axe and an orc warlord great sword in your inventory, and I will add them to your character sheet after the session.
Orc barbarian, great. What was the great sword? Which one was that?
Just orc warlord great sword. That'll just remind me to add it. So I'll just keep those two up. So, barbarian great axe and orc great sword. Okay. All right.
And then searching the town.
All right. Lucian, from the sounds of it, you as well?
On the map, it looks like everybody's like in one spot.
Well, it's not accurate.
Well, that's just
I'm more just
area.
representing that the party's regrouping.
Yeah, I wanted, the reason I wanted to go back was to regroup with the rest of them.
Okay, so yeah, you're regrouping.
Okay. Yeah, then I would like to see if there's anything left.
Okay. So you, Lucian and What's are going to go search the town. Caleb, anything you'd like to do?
Other than maybe talk with, I think it's Grisha, right?
Yeah.
Other than talk with him, like he just wants to talk with him, maybe in private at first.
Yeah, well, yeah, the party's like absconding off anyway. Zephyr, what are you doing?
You
have looted this area, but
I will join the party.
Alright, so do you want to go looting, or do you have your own business in mind?
I mean, he doesn't necessarily have any business, just kind of, I guess, walks with the party.
Okay. So I'll just say, since you're with the bulk of them, that you'll be with them when they're looting, but not like actively joining the looting.
I hope they don't do anything to piss off the town people.
It's like a different town, right?
This isn't the main town.
This is the
town.
ruins of an old Penditi town.
Oh, okay.
Although that is a fair concern, but yes. Alright. Unless one of you want to roll with advantage, both of you roll investigation.
Investigation. Do you have anything over a -1 for investigation, Amanda?
Oh, +5, sweetheart.
Yeah, go ahead, roll with advantage, please.
Alright.
Okay.
I like how Zephyr has the best, the best investigation of everyone.
21.
Okay. In that case...
You find the actual sword of Petiti.
I feel like Lucian would literally have an aneurysm.
Sorry for a whole other campaign. My
Sorry, an
tingling.
entirely different campaign and a different timeline.
Yeah, sorry, years later.
Yeah.
Sorry, like years later, just feels a disturbance in the timeline.
My dragon senses are tingling.
Yeah, like right now, as Asari's cruising to the moon, just like, Alright.
Reaching out across time and space.
The two of you...
We don't know what all that ship can do.
Caleb, you watch as the party heads into town to keep looting. Autolycus following behind. Wait for me! And Nikong kind of rolls her eyes, but gives an affectionate smile and follows behind him. You can definitely tell these two have been friends for a long time. And Caleb, you're alone with Grisha, who gives a deep sigh and just kind of looks to his bloodied knuckles and kind of contemplatively.
Well, I guess since they've all left, I guess you could say I have a sort of offer. My full name is Caleb Tabetra.
Southern bandits. I'm familiar. You've raided my people before.
I guess you could say in the way my offer can subsequently also deal with that problem.
Is that so?
I am recently become king of the bandits, and I wish to make you and the people of this town an offer.
I'm listening.
I see how the king of Barbarous seems to neglect and ignore your town. Leave it open to bandits like us and these orcs. I was wondering if you might consider a change. I can't promise you that everyone amongst my people are the most open of minds, but I'd say generally, at least when it comes to me, I assure you that you will receive a lot of better help from us than from Barbara. And I won't ask to meddle in your affairs. Your town will be left to do most of its day-to-day things on its own. And if you should need assistance, we will be able to provide it. I can even leave some people behind.
He considers it. Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Yeah, I got that expertise with persuasion. Wow, almost a natural 20. So that's going to be a 31.
He crosses his bulky, hairy arms and considers. Well, it was the wish of my predecessor that we would find allies. And we will maintain our independence. Darkrise has no king, nor does it need one.
I assure you, we will not interfere in your affairs any more than... And if you're with us, I can assure you that your, at least, bandit problem from us will decrease significantly.
This would place us on the front lines of any barbarous retaliation, unless somebody were to be between us and them.
Well, we were planning on making moves against Barbarous. I came across the crossing to deal with a shaman that I suspect has just been guilty. That was stopping me from bringing the rest of them. As far as we plan, Barbarous will not be a concern for much longer.
I see.
And what was the other town Caleb planned on adding?
That would be, I believe, Bullhammer. Let me check, though. Yes, Bullhammer.
And we plan on adding at least Bullhammer as well, if that's any assurance to you.
The people of Bullhammer will be hard to convince, but... Very well. It would have been what my mother wanted. I cannot ask for more than that. Darkrise will be your vassal, your majesty. But we will owe you nothing but what we are willing to give you. Do we have an accord? And holds his hairy palm out to you.
We want that. I feel like the only thing that you'll probably see is maybe an increase in people wanting to leave from here to do some collecting.
It is high time that my people saw humans who were not out to take from them. As long as you can promise the discipline of your men, I can promise the kindness of mine.
I assure you I will do everything in my power to ensure that they will not be a bother to your people. And with any luck, they may have bring back things to your people can sell and buy.
Very well. Welcome to the family.
Caleb will shake his hand.
And as you take his hand, he pulls you in for a spine-crushing hug. He drops you with a wide grin on his face. Come. I suspected Evadrian would be remiss to pass the chance of loot.
That would be true. I guess I have some time before I need to head back and make sure the rest of the people I brought with me can cross.
We will await your return, Your Majesty. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
I think them having their choice might be a decent compromise to what.
Yeah. Darkrise does not want to have a direct ruler, but yeah, basically an offer of just, no, we'll just work together and help you out, and if you feel like it, you help us out. That works well for them. They basically want to be a functional city-state that is just allied with you.
Yeah, like an alliance.
That works.
Yeah, they're basically an anarchist city-state. Check out our
As long as they can pass through this area safely.
Yep, which, yeah, they have no... even if you weren't allies, they have no intention on attacking you, so... Yeah, you're good. Check out our website at officiald5hub.info. Down for maintenance at the moment, but soon to be resurrected from the grave like a filthy necromancer looking to get a undead Amazon. Check out our link in chat to join our official D5 Discord server if you want to hang out with us directly. Support our episodes posted on Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Google Podcasts, and the iHeart Podcast Network, wherever you happen to get your podcasts from. For our audio listeners, catch us live on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock Central Daylight Time on twitch.tv/Odd Tornado Productions. Check out Odd Tornado Productions official on Tumblr to find links to our other works, including our Rogues Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Killer5. That is 5 with a PH, don't get it wrong. If you enjoy what we do, please support us on Patreon. That link will be posted as well. On Ko-fi at ko-fi.com/Odd Tornado Productions. And follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/TornadoOdd. The TNO are capitalized if you want to get immediate updates whenever we go live, as well as updates on everything else we're doing. And if anyone's curious if I'm going to update the outro to not call it Twitter, no. If you want to see more of this party, plus or minus a few, tune in Mondays at 7 o'clock Central Daylight Time for our Monday game, Under Locks and Keys, featuring a party of globe-trotting treasure hunters trying to assemble the artifacts of the gods in a race against technology-worshipping cultists. Thanks, everyone at the table, so much for playing. Thanks, everyone at home, so much for watching. And we'll see you all next week.
That outro will only change whenever it dies.